Hey everyone, I'm Bill. I'm with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage, where today I have an insight on a tool. You guys have to check it out. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and ring the bell notification, because if you don't know, we have a garage full of motorcycles. And well, I work on and maintain all my own motorcycles. And sometimes I come across a tool that I just can't believe I've never seen this tool before, or no one's ever made a tool like this. Now, I'm constantly changing tires on bikes. I'm constantly changing chains, doing chain conversions and stuff. And I just never know what's the right chain slack. Do I have too much chain slack? Do I have too little chain slack? How do I adjust it? Do I use a ruler? Is it an inch? Is it 2 inches? Is it 1 finger? Is it 2 fingers? Is it 3 fingers? I just don't know anymore. Well, BPA Racing has a tool that solves all of our chain slack issues. It is a chain slack adjuster tool that snaps onto your chain and tells you if you have the proper chain slack for your motorcycle. So let's get the chassis cam on and let's see how this thing works. Let's get it calibrated correctly. And since we have the V2 on the lift, we'll go ahead and use that as an example, because the chain is new from the manufacturer. We only have about 500 miles on this bike right now, so it's going to be a perfect example for the new BPA Racing chain slack tool.
All right, so I have to be honest, I was actually in bed the other night and I was scrolling through Facebook and an ad came up for this tool, and I thought to myself, how in the world do I first not have this tool, but how in the world is this a new tool to the market? I'm constantly juggling bikes and trying to figure out chain slack and, you know, what's best for this bike, what's best for that bike, what's best for this bike. Well, the BPA Racing chain slack adjusting tool is going to help us with this. And a very nice presentation on the toolkit. I will also, let me give you a quick disclaimer. I paid for this tool. I bought this tool with my own money. It was not given to me by BPA, so this is not a paid product placement. But so far, I'm quite impressed with it. I've toyed around with it a little bit, but it's really simple. It's basically just this tool here. And what you do is, let's go ahead and get down here, is you get it adjusted, calibrated, which we're going to go through. But this snaps right onto the chain, and it's going to tell you your proper amount of chain slack. It's going to tell you if you've got too little chain slack or too much, or if it's too tight. Now, this needs to be calibrated. So what I did was I took the tool, and this is a brand new bike, so it should be within calibrations. And we went ahead and mounted this on here. And they give you two little tools in this kit. They give you a little Allen and a little holder here. Now, what we've done is we're going to loosen this Allen. This is for your calibration. So once you get your chain slack adjusted correctly, you're able to target this into what you want and what works best for you. So we're going to go ahead and say, this is absolutely perfect for us. So we're going to calibrate the tool. And calibration is pretty simple. Loosen this bolt, get it correct in the middle, and hold it, and then tighten down that middle bolt, holding the wrench here. And once you've got it tightened down, your chain slack tool will always be calibrated for either this bike, which is probably ideal for you guys because you only have one bike. So when we take it off and we go to put it back on, we know our chain slack is correct. Now, let's go ahead, and since Ducati just has such an easy way of adjusting chains, I love it. Let's go ahead and loosen up this chain. So we're going to loosen this. So now what we can see here is, you can see, oh my goodness, way too much slack. Now, we're going to go ahead and take our BPA Racing kit and put it on here. And you're going to see over here, you're going to see it's like way too slacky. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our little adjuster and we're going to tighten the chain. So let's stand up for this and tighten it. and tighten it until our adjuster, you guys can see it down here, is just right. All right, so watch here as I tighten this. You're gonna watch that little gauge, and right when it gets into the middle, right there, perfect. We have a perfectly tightened chain, so we can take this off now, and we can check our slack. Perfect. Go ahead and put it back on, and recheck it, and look at this, right down the middle, and that's it. All we have to do now is go ahead and tighten up. Now on the Ducati, again, it's easy because we've got these pinch bolts. Ducati's probably has one of the easiest chain adjusters you can ask for. I mean, changing the wheels and adjusting the chain on this is one of the easiest things you can do. And we'll get those torqued down. But let's go ahead and take this off the center stand and set this thing down. Put the chain slack tool on one last time and confirm. Look how perfect that is. And it was simple and it was easy. So like I said, if this is your only bike, you can calibrate this to your liking, and every time you change your tire or your chain, you can go back to your proper chain slack adjustment.
All right, well, there you have it. The BPA Racing Chain Slack Adjuster tool is an absolute must-have for your garage. Now, like I said, if you guys have one bike, it's really actually the best if you have one bike, because once you calibrate that thing, taking your tires on and off, you're doing your chain adjustments and everything is gonna be so simple and so easy. The BPA Racing Chain Slack tool makes it one stop, just super, super easy. If you're a racer, you have to get this tool. I don't know how all racers don't have one of these tools in their toolbox trackside. It's a must have. So thank you guys for sticking around. Do the normal, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and ring that bell notification, because we've got some work to do here in the garage on the V2. It's on the lift. The Street Fighter's got some stuff. We've got some new motorcycles coming. We've got some motorcycles going. But thank you guys for sticking around, and we'll see you next video. Bye guys.